Listen, weak people feel the constant need to explain everything, every decision, every move, every thought. They put it all out there, hoping to be understood, hoping to be accepted. But what they don't realize is this: the more you explain yourself, the more you give others permission to judge you. You start sounding like you're asking for approval instead of owning your identity. Powerful people don't move like that. They understand something deeper. Mystery creates respect. When people can't fully figure you out, they pay more attention. They observe you more carefully. They take your presence seriously because it's not easily accessible. And that's where real power lies, not in being loud, but in being intentional. You don't need to share every plan. You don't need to reveal every thought. Not everyone deserves access to your mind, your vision, or your next move. Oversharing doesn't make you real. It makes you predictable, and predictable people are easy to overlook. Think about it. The strongest individuals in any room are usually the quietest ones. They don't chase attention. They don't fight to be heard, yet somehow everyone notices them. Why? Because they carry a certain energy, controlled, composed, and unbothered. So start protecting your space. Start valuing your silence. Let people wonder. Let them question. Let them try to figure you out. Because the moment you stop explaining yourself is the moment people start respecting you. Let me be clear, every word you speak costs you something. Energy, focus, time, and most people waste all three without even realizing it. They talk about their goals, their plans, their next big move, again and again, until talking feels like progress. But it's not. Talking creates an illusion of action. It gives you a temporary sense of achievement without actually doing anything. And while you're busy explaining what you're going to do, someone else is quietly doing it. Winners don't operate like that. Winners protect their focus like it's gold. They understand that energy is limited and where you invest it matters. Instead of talking about their plans, they execute them. Instead of announcing their next move, they build it in silence. Because they know something powerful results speak louder than words ever could. When you keep your plans to yourself, you protect them. You remove outside opinions, doubts, and unnecessary noise. You stay locked in, you stay focused, and most importantly, you stay disciplined. Not everyone needs to know what you're working on. Not everyone needs updates on your progress. Sometimes the strongest move you can make is saying nothing at all and letting your work speak when the time is right. Imagine the impact. Instead of telling people what you're about to do, you show them what you've already done. That's how you shock people. That's how you earn respect. So stay quiet, stay focused, stay consistent. And when the results come, they'll hit harder than any words you could have ever spoken. Here's the truthy silence is control. Not weakness, not fear, control. Most people react instantly. Someone says something, they respond. Someone criticizes, they defend. Someone disrespects, they argue. It's automatic, emotional, uncontrolled, but powerful people, they pause. They don't feel the need to respond to everything. They don't waste energy proving themselves to people who don't understand them. They stay calm, composed, grounded, and that right there is emotional strength, because let's be honest, anyone can argue. Anyone can raise their voice. Anyone can try to prove a point. That's easy, that's common, but staying silent when you could react. That takes discipline. Choosing not to respond when your ego is triggered. That takes power. When you stop reacting to every opinion, you take control of your emotions. You show that you're not easily influenced. You show that your peace is more important than winning arguments. And people notice that. They notice when you don't get pulled into drama. They notice when you remain unbothered in situations that would shake others. They notice your composure. That's what separates average from powerful. Silence gives you space to think, to observe, to respond with intention instead of emotion, and most importantly, it keeps you in control of yourself. Because at the end of the day, real power isn't about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself. Understand this: when you say less, people start observing more. Your words no longer distract them. Your actions take center stage. And that's exactly where you want the attention. Most people chase attention by talking. They try to impress, to convince, to prove their worth through words. But words are easy. Anyone can say anything. Actions, that's where the truth lies. When you reduce your words, people are forced to watch what you do. They start noticing your consistency, your discipline, your growth, and over time that creates something far more powerful than attention. It creates respect. Because respect isn't given for what you say, it's earned through what you repeatedly do. When you're quiet, your moves become louder. Your progress becomes more visible, and your results become undeniable. You don't need to chase validation. You don't need to explain your worth. Let your work speak. Let your discipline show. Let your results tell your story. There's something powerful about being underestimated. When people don't fully see your potential, you have the advantage. You move without pressure, you build without noise, and then one day you surprise everyone. That's how you command respect. Not by talking more, but by proving more. So stop trying to be heard. Start becoming someone people can't ignore.